Chester Bennington's voice is full of angst and deep emotion. And Rolling in the Deep is an interesting song because it has become at least a very classic pop song. So I love to hear his take on it.
This is something we don't normally do. We're gonna play a song by another artist. She's a local.
He's in London.
And hopefully we do it some
Or
justice.
UK.
There's a fire starting in my heart.
It's kind of an amazing start considering that album was so massive, and you know, we all know Adele has a fantastic voice. I love how he's putting in because, you know, his style is very, very opposite to hers, but there's little bluesy slides, the things that she draws from blues. First started in my heart, there's little blues slides in there are still there, and he's still drawing from them, which is really cool, but it's still him as well. Go get the right note.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the door. Finally, I see you crystal. Go ahead and send me out while I lay your shit.
Interesting.
See how I live with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the door.
So Adele has a very specific way of singing things where she flips up to her head voice quite a lot, and he did it on the second time, but the first time, reach in, he kept it kind of full. He was actually quite tight with his mouth, reach in, which gave it this like sort of sound to it, a little bit more angsty. Here he flips up and echoes the Adele thing of reach in, going to a really light place. I really love the simplicity of just that drone repeated notes on, it reminds me of like a church bell or something on the piano, and then moving into the chords later on, it makes it so much darker.
The skies of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The skies of your love leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you have my heart inside of your hand, but you played it to the beat.
It's so much more angsty the way he's singing it, and I think of course that's just your emotional soul coming out, but technically I think that's partially to do with the grit in his voice, that little edge of grit is making it feel like heart wrench. It's also, I really enjoyed the connection as he went up to his head voice on Rolling in the Deep. Again, that's an Adele thing, but he didn't go to a wispy place. He kept his vocal cords together, and that can be quite tough in breath support when you're going from quite a heavy place, which he was earlier. You could have had it all. It means that often we kind of let go of our vocal cords because we need less breath normally as we get to those super thinner, higher notes. So if you think of it like this, our vocal cords, as you stretch them, they get thinner, and when you get higher, you stretch out your vocal cords. So those high notes, if you push loads of air behind them and they're stretched really thin, they can't really cope. Whereas in that lower range where you've got them pushed tight together and they're quite thick, then it requires a bit more breath for them to kind of move and do their job. So he is doing really well in managing his breath as he moves up through his range so that he gets that really connected and full sound up at the high notes.
Baby, I have no story to be told, but I've heard one on you and I'm gonna make your head burn.
I love how he's kind of, it's very internal.
The depths of your despair, making a home down there, 'cause mine sure won't be shared. The skies of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The skies of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep.
Do you hear it with that connection?
You have my heart inside of your hand, but you played it to the beat.
So there's something interesting happening here. His pitching is not 100%, okay? And I don't want anyone to freak out and be like, don't say that. It kind of works. It's making it feel kind of heavier and kind of more angsty, and I think that this is part of Chester as well. He is, emotion and angst is more important to him than perfect technique, perfect pitching and things like that. And this is up to you as a singer and as an audience. What do you want from your singers? Do you want them to give you that perfect emotional performance? And you know what? I don't think anyone ever sings 100% on tune all the time, unless they're being auto-tuned, and it's good to hear that he's definitely not here. So for me, I am definitely someone who's like, I don't mind the odd that note slightly under if I am getting that emotional performance, and you certainly are here.
We could have had it all.
That is dead on though.
Rolling in the deep. You have my heart inside of your hand, but you played it with the beat.
Oh, not that. You know what I mean? It gives you feel like he's a man. I don't want to say it actually, considering the history. He feels it.
Throw your soul through every open door. Count your blessings to find what you're looking for.
So there's an interesting blues thing that he's doing here, which also Adele does, I think partially because of her accent. So instead of having the sound, every open door, just changing it to a da, fa, it makes it way easier, and it happens a lot in blues songs. Adele does it partially because that's how she would say it as well, within her accent, without the strong where a lot of Americans, dependent on the area, would have that rhotic R at the end.
Turn my sorrow into treasure gold. Pay me back in time and reach just what you sow.
He's really good at those flips at the top. The support of his great.
You're gonna wish you never had met me. Tears are gonna fall, rolling in the deep. You're gonna wish you.
And I love the textures of different pitches. Oh, that's great pitching here.
You played it, you played it, you played it, you played it to the beat.
A heartbreaking version. I mean, we can't deny that Adele's music is phenomenal. Her voice is phenomenal, but this version has extra angst and heartbreak within it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.